Hi, my name is P.A. Clark. I am a facial aesthetic specialist and pioneer in facial rejuvenation using the best products and the latest techniques to keep my patients happy. We will be talking about facial beauty and what is possible with non-surgical facial rejuvenation. At Diamondworks Med Spa, we deliver amazingly natural, life-changing results. We help you consider what's possible and work with anyone wanting to reverse the visual signs of aging. But best of all, our results last. What is vanity? We are all vain. Vanity, by definition, is the pride in one's self or appearance. We're all vain. We have to be vain. The reason why we're vain is so that we can look appropriate at all times. Now, whether you take that one step forward or back doesn't mean anything. We are all vain. Vanity is where we are. Now, we live in a society where we see everything and we judge everything by its cover. We don't want to, but we do. I have a great patient by the name of Angela. Now, Angela came, she was married to a younger guy, heavy-set guy, muscular, really good-looking guy, but she was a little older. She was in her late 40s, close to her 50s, and I believe the guy was in his late 30s. They both loved each other, so it was all good. So it wasn't a matter of, I want to look good for my husband. Her complaint to me was that she doesn't feel confident around him and his friends. And that's why she came to me. Therefore, was she vain in having some Botox or fillers or threads? Not in the least. I think she was strengthened by the fact that she took control over her appearance and now she looks amazing. We did some toxin, we did some fillers, we did some threads. Where she went from was lines under the eyes, which is very normal. Laugh lines along the cheeks, again, it's normal for an aging face. Whether you're aging from 35 to 45 or 45 to 55. Her lips were a little on the smaller side. We all lose volume in the lips. Anyone who's 28 doesn't have the same size lips as when they were 18. It changes. Now, Angela herself, now her lips were okay, but because she had more lines in the lips, it made her lips appear older. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look more youthful. That's why we do our hair. That's why we do our nails. That's why we dress nicely. That's why we're spending $3,000 on coats and hundreds of dollars on shoes. And that is not vanity per se. Vanity is pride in yourself, pride in what you look like. So if you're going to work, for example, and you say, well, I don't want to do Botox or Dysport. I'm just natural the way I am. I love the way I look. That's fine. Now, this analogy, if you're going to work and your shirt is wrinkled, what message are you sending? And that's the same thing when it comes to your hair, your nails, and your face. What message are you giving? Do you want to have that raised? Do you want to look upon as someone with confidence and courage and wisdom and everything else based upon your appearance? That's how we judge others. That's how your siblings, that's how your boss, that's how your friends, that's how strangers judge you. And you do the same to others because it is innate in us, in all of us, is who we are. So going back to Angela, beautiful result. She looked much better. She was so much more confident. And she actually came back a few months later and she needed a touch-up. So I thought maybe she needed more higher cheeks or full lips, but no, she just needed a touch-up on her Dysport. Why? Because the lines come back over time. So the forehead lines, glabella lines, and the crow's feet lines. Those are the three most common areas done with toxins. Vanity is there for you to make sure that you feel as confident as possible when you look into that mirror, that you're satisfied with yourself. Now, is there such a thing as over vanity? Of course. There's overeating, there's over everything. So some people overdo, some people don't, and that's just the life that we have. So when someone asks if you're vain, yes, 100%, I'm vain. I want to make sure that I look good. If I look good, I feel good. If I feel good, I treat my family better. I treat myself better. I treat my employees and my patients better. If I look good, I just feel great. So sometimes we tend to hold on to negative comment because someone hurt us by saying something negative. What that does, it tries to put you in a prison where don't do anything to look better, because if you do, I'm going to make fun of you. And this is not what you should allow others to do to you. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I like what I see? Do I like my hair? If you don't, go to your stylist. Look at your nails. Look at your outfit. Do you like your outfit? Can you afford to change your outfit if you're not feeling it anymore? Maybe it's no longer 1995 and that jacket doesn't look that great anymore. So if you don't, then you change it. If you look at your face, if you see some lines, you may like the lines, that's fine. But maybe you don't want them as heavy. Maybe you don't want your glabellar lines as fierce. Sometimes what happens is as we age, the brows go down and in. And it kind of sends a stressful message, or it may send a message that you might be upset. So I'm sure many of us have had our coworker or significant other ask, "What's wrong today? Are you okay? Is something upsetting you?" When you hear that, you may get upset that people think you're constantly upset, but no. It's that your appearance is sending that message. So you may feel great. You just bought a new car, you just moved into a new home, you just bought some new shoes. You feel great, but people think you're upset. So this is your appearance that you can work on to send the message that you want to send. And when I started down this journey in medical aesthetics, I did not understand that. I just felt, well, this is another specialty I can make a living. Eventually, my patients were happy. My patients were coming and they were loving their results. Obviously, there was a learning curve, but they were happy. Because it's very important to look your best. That makes you feel better. So yes, if someone asks me if I'm vain, yes, I'm vain. I'm very vain. I'm totally vain. I'm super vain. Because I like the way I look. And I want to make sure that for the rest of my life, there's some vanity in me that keeps me looking as good as I want to be. What questions do you have about Botox or fillers? Let us know. Post your comments below.